2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, and by my side is Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to 2K Sports, the NBA season wrapping up, and you can just feel the anticipation for the playoffs. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, there's been a lot of discussion about them in the offseason, and even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, watching the teams take the court for the first time. Still a few moments until tip-off. Shaq, you won multiple championships.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So Cleveland will get the first possession. A look at Cleveland's starting group. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Mozgov in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Mozgov, the 3 from LeBron. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
You know, Dwight Howard had started 6 straight All-Star games until last season. The new balloting system with 2 backcourt players and 3 frontcourt players resulted in Blake Griffin and Kevin Love in the starting lineup. Howard felt slighted. He thinks that centers are kind of getting the short end of the stick here.
And you remember Howard last season created a mock commercial asking people to save the centers.
Yeah, you know, as usual, Dwight Howard finding a way to have fun with it in bizarre fashion. That's part of who he is. But I think the underlying issue is a true one. The age of the lumbering pivot man in the NBA seems to be slowly going towards extinction.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Outside Irving. He feeds it to Mozgov. LeBron against Ariza. The drive by James. Lays it up and banks it in. James has got the first points of the night for Cleveland.
They get the first bucket of the game there.
And I think it's going to be a good one.
Out left to the wing. Beverly the pass to Smith. He's looking for Howard and finds him. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Cleveland with the ball. Irving kicks to Mozgov. Rebound by Smith. And here are the Rockets now. And the basket good. And so it's Cleveland with it. There's Mozgov, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that thing.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season, in a way going against the grain, but instead a disappointing season when it was all over. The coach and front office questioning the team's effort level.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Shumpert's running. Outside Irving. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
How about the first quarter for him at the offensive end? He's really had the touch going.
The Rockets trail. Harden dishes to Howard. He kicks it to Beverly. Into Smith. It's tipped. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got 6 points.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Now here's James. Shumpert passes to Irving. Love slams it back in.
Tell you what, coaches love to see that kind of hustle, guys. I mean, getting after it on the offensive board, that's always a winning play.
Absolutely.
Now, coaches love to see the hustle, but the fans love to see the dunk.
And he gets it to go. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Irving attacking, and that one's good. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Strong move to the hoop. Nice power move. I like that one.
Rockets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway.
Well, James Harden is a pure scorer, but for him to get this Rockets team where they hope to go, I think he has to lead in more ways than just offensively. Really needs to set the example with his defense, his effort, and his unselfishness as well.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Terrence Jones is checked in for Howard. Montezumas comes in for Josh Smith. Brewer is checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly.
And Harden is a great passer. But last season, at times, it seemed like he settled into being a ball stopper. He's so talented, so gifted offensively. He's an excellent offensive player when he's isolated. But this team has so much offensive talent. I think they're best served to keep that ball hopping. And that goes for any team, but clearly a team that has the weapons that Houston does. Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Irving attacking. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Irving's got 6.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
And you think of the superstar 2 guards who have won titles over the years, whether it's Kobe Bryant in Los Angeles or Dwayne Wade in Miami, Steve, they've all gotten after it defensively.
Yeah, and I think that's where Harden has to take the next step, in my opinion. When he's locked in, he's great. You know, he's got the long wingspan, he's got the strength. It's just about having that focus and that energy, that intensity that you need at the defensive end.
Rockets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And the basket by Prihione.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Irving attacking, and that is good. Irving's got 8.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
The pass to Prihione. 3-pointer. No luck, and Cleveland will come the other way. Dishes to Dellavedova. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist. Just that time. Dellavedova's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
There we go, man. Keep it going for your Rockets power dancer.
23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Prihione kicks to Terry. Bangs home the trifecta. Terry's got his second bucket of the night.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Here's Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
And you could see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
And
man, what a play.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a Team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Clark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure. Well, the Argentinian, Pablo Prigioni, now 37 years of age, but I really like the way he competes defensively. Also a very good rebounder for a point guard.
Now here's LeBron. 6 to shoot. No good. Great D that time from Howard. Houston's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, Dwight Howard's certainly excited to be in Houston. He said, having guys like Hakeem and Kevin McHale on my side, I can't lose. They're going to really stay on top of me, and that's what I want. Olajuwon said, I'm like a kid in a candy store. He has the power. Now we're adding finesse to that power. A scary thought, Kevin.
He could be unstoppable, Doris. Thanks. James with another miss. And Prigioni, Clark, very selective with his shot, but he's got deep range.
Yes, he does. And, Kevin, I think he could be even more aggressive looking. He's got to be a little more shot hungry. I mean, he's over 40% from long range last season.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Dwight Howard joining a great lineage, Steve, of Houston Rocket big men over the years, from the great Elvin Hayes to Moses Malone, Hakeem Olajuwon to Yao Ming. I mean, what a litany.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here. And neither team has been able to find an edge in this game. You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on him.
And the officials call a traveling violation. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Harden outside. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Here's Shumpert. And the rejection by Smith. And they're able to recover.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Timofey Mozgov, 7'1", a shot blocker and rebounder. Still pretty foul-prone defensively, but he has really become an interior presence.
And here are the Rockets now. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Now the feed to Shumpert, stolen by Beverly. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. No good. Great D that time from Love. And Mozgov, offensively, can get you some nice second-chance buckets.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Kevin, that he's a decent roll man in the pick and roll, and he just knocks down the three-pointer on occasion. So, nice combination for that big guy.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
And Cleveland making a change here. Irving's checked in. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Yeah, back and forth start for sure. This game is setting up to be awfully competitive.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
To the paint, deflects the pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last.